Hello everyone, Neorashi here. As I mentioned in my video yesterday, from now on, my weekly haul are going to be posted on Saturday. Uh, I posted the reason yesterday in my video, but basically it's because I tend to be quite busy, both busy and tired on Friday, so I just decided to um, like sometimes I just I do my weekly haul and I actually don't have the motivation to do them because I'm so tired and again at the same time busy. Meanwhile, on Saturdays I tend to be a little more free when it comes to time. So in the past 2 weeks, I've gotten 13 books and 10 of which have been obtained. Uh, Wait, is it 10? Uh, no, actually, I think I'm just gonna check, but I think I got like 11 this week alone. Oh, let me just check. Oh, no, it was two last week. Yeah, two last week and 11 this week. So I got one on. Let me just check again. Um, so I got one on the 18th of May, and then I got one on the 20th, and then I didn't get a single one until the 27th. So that's why last week I didn't make a video because I only got two books last week. Yeah, so oh, okay. I thought my cat was doing something I didn't want him to. And then uh, yesterday I got two, and today I got eight. But I actually had to go to my manga store twice, three times even, because I made a mistake. Yeah, I'll talk about it soon. Anyway, um, been recording for 2.5 minutes now, so maybe I should, maybe, maybe I should start doing this. Anyway, the book I got, well, as usually, going to be in chronological order. So the first I got on the 18th was Like a Butterfly, volume um, 12, which is technically the final volume, but from what I can read on the back of the book, it's actually not the final volume of the main story. Apparently, the actual main story ends in volume 11, and this is kind of a short story collection. Next is volume 8 of My Wife Has No Emotion. Been waiting for this one for a long time. I'm actually reading volume 7. It's in my bag. I'm reading it right now. Next is volume 13 of A Condition Called Love. You may remember that only 2 weeks ago I had volume 12, maybe even 11, I don't remember. That's because I actually forgot to check about this series release date. I'm honestly running late on several series that I've been collecting. This is what happens when you collect over like 200 series. Next is the two that I got yesterday. The first one is volume 3 of Throw Away This Suit Together, which is the final volume, volume 3. I haven't even started it yet. I've only read like volume chapter 1 or 2. Yeah, the first two chapters. Read the first two chapters. I haven't even started the series as a whole. Next is volume 10 of Shy, and my camera is a bit. Yeah, yeah, volume 10 of Shy. Another series that I've been looking forward to get, even though I've only read up to volume 7. Alright, so next for my first of the two trips, well, technically three. Um, on my first trip to my manga store, I bought 7 books, technically 8. Yeah, the way it works is because I went to the manga store and bought 8 books, and then I went again and bought a ninth book, and then I realized that one of the book I bought was the wrong volume, so I returned it, and they didn't have the volume I wanted, so I didn't like replace it with something else. So I went in. I actually went in for 6 books, left with 8, left again with a ninth, and then left with one less book. So yeah, fortunately that store is in the mall, so I actually had to do some shopping. Anyway, for my first trip there, most of them are going to be in French except the last one. Yeah, only the last one, the last one of my first trip and the one on my second trip are going to be in English. The rest are all in French. But Licorice Recoil, the Reload official comic anthology. This is the one that I was missing a couple weeks ago. I said that I bought Volume 2 and didn't get Volume 1. Anyway, next is Volume 1 and 2 of Hope You're Happy Lemon. And let me tell you, Volume 2 is thick. Not the thickest volume I have, but for a single volume that's not like a double size volume, this volume is thick. Although I think the thickest manga volume I have that is not like a double size volume is, I think, volume 8 of Love's Inside, which is almost 300 pages. Which, I mean, at this point you could split it in two and it would still not be a ripoff. Next is volume 5 of Futari Sorokan. By the way, the anime for this series starts on July, so definitely look this one up if you like Lake Bat Camp and want to uh, watch or read a series that features a lot of camping tips, but with older character. This is for you. Like the guy is like 34 and the girl is like in her early 20s, something like that. Next is volume 12 of Tying the Knot with an Amagami sister. I'll always have trouble saying that name right. So yeah. And last but not least, when it comes to French stuff, volume 19 of A Couple of Cuckoos. I only read volume 1. I'm super late on that. And the last volume I got on my first trip to the manga store is actually one of my more beefy one because it's I almost I almost want to say a triple size volume, maybe, or maybe it's one of those like 2.5 volume thingy. But volume 1 of Rosen Maiden collector's edition. This is a series that I've discovered thanks to my ex, which used to live behind that wall over there. The I mean the next apartment. I watched the first 4 or 5 episodes with her, and I actually really liked it. So when I saw that they were carrying this one, I decided to get it. But last time I wanted to get it, I couldn't afford it because it's quite expensive at $35 Canadian. And the last book that I got on, which is the only one that I got on my second trip to my manga store today, is volume 8 of I'm in Love with the Villainess, which I haven't really gotten far because I'm only at volume 1 in the on the manga side. So, uh, spoke quite a lot. This brings my total of books to 2,330 books, which is quite a bit. So yeah, hope you enjoy. Again, as I mentioned yesterday, I'm going to start posting Pride Month themed video for the month of June. So tomorrow, I actually don't know exactly what I'm gonna review yet, but tomorrow is definitely gonna be a Yuri that I'm going to review. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.